Hello. See, we've got that glow from the light above right now that makes it look a little dreamy, I guess. Uh, I guess connections are not so great, huh? So, hi, I'm Beth, and I'm back today to actually do an unboxing for a hey Nate, for a little changeover. I'm going to redo my office a little bit, and this is just kind of my first step. So I was going to go full throttle and just paint the whole thing, but I think I'm just going to start right away with I'm just going to start. I don't know. Instagram is not happy over here on my other phone. Let's see if it works. Anyway, oh, thank you. Jay Tucker loves my lives. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, change for the office. So I'll give you a quick little down and dirty view. It looks awful right now, but that's okay. Hi, Habibu. Let's see. Here's a little. So I just pulled, this used to be underneath my cabinet over there. Let's see, the baby one is, or the middle size one, you can see it. Oh, you can't see it. So that trunk used to be under here, and now this one was inside of it. And then, where's the baby one? And then the baby one was inside of that. So now I took them apart and I put them in 3 separate areas. This one is already kind of set up. The big one is kind of set up because it has all my stuff for my weights. It has some microphones and stuff and a computer, it's just there for the minute. I don't know that that's going to be. And then that one has supplies, and then the little guy has paperwork in it right now. So as you can see, I'm still in the process. But what's going to happen is I'm going to, this whole wall here behind me is going to have curtains from top to ceiling. So that's what's going to happen there. And then I don't know if I'm going to see my choice. It's not very varied. But this is funny because this was from last year when I was thinking about it, and these are what I picked most recently. And so if you can see them all, they're kind of really not much different. And I think I'm going to switch this out, this lower paneling, to be a little bit fancier, more decorative. But in the meantime, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just I'm going to just put up some curtains is what I think I'm going to do. So I ordered a rods and curtains. And I think I'm going to put the curtains across the whole wall and actually have them wrap around the corner where this curtain is, and then kind of come to about the mirror. That's what I think is going to happen. That's what I'm hoping for tonight to get done. Hello, how are you? So I think connection is not working right now here. No. Nope. That's weird. Why would that be? Anyway, well, it's not meant to be. So here we go. You ready for the unboxing? Let's start with the rods, okay? I did slice the box open for the curtains, but I haven't even looked inside yet. This seems kind of sturdy, and I couldn't remember what I chose. That's funny. Oh, but where is... Oh, I know what we did. I now remember. Wow. It seems... Hold on. What time is it? It seems that... Oh, missed it. It seems... So I chose a gold rod. Now you got me thinking. We ordered the curtains to go around, but I don't think we ordered the rod. Not a good sign. Not a good sign. And this doesn't even feel like it's going to reach all the way across. So I guess it's that expanding kind. But there you go. So I think it's going to go up at the ceiling. I think that'll be good. Now what's happening is that it's going to be, it's going to get like a return. The return, it's not going to have finials. It's going to have like where it returns to the wall, like like plumbing style. I'll show you. You know, I tell you, the packaging is amazing, isn't it, though? We can never say enough about the packaging of see? So I guess it's going to go like that, right? And then that'll go in the wall. Pretty good? I don't know if you can see. I think that'll be cool. So, But now, so I got two for each. Maybe it is the two rods that are, I guess it is two, I guess. No, it's not. I guess it must be two pieces that will go across, expanded, and then I guess I still have to get the one for the other side. Let me put this one here. Sometimes the rebounder has a different purpose. Okay, now, let's see. These are all the same. They're just plain white. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5 even remember. I can't even remember the measurements or the thinking. I think these are going to go. They're 52 by 96. Oh, they're very nice. They're I don't think you can see. The brand is called Turquoise. I don't know how you flip that around on it's called Turquoise Best Home Decor, making affordable drapes. Eventually, everything connects the best. There you go. See, that's a good company for me because they believe in connection also. Look at that. See how that works? See how the universe intervenes? I'm a little scared to let them touch the floor because my floor is absolutely filthy for white curtains right now. So I think that'll be good. And it'll have, I think it has the tab. See, it has the tab top in the back. Thank you, Habibu. I got them from Amazon. And I will link them to my Amazon page after I get them up, because if I don't love them, I'm not going to put them up. But so far so good. Seems like it's really nice. And this is one panel. I think that'll go really good. I think that makes it much nicer in here, and it'll give me a much better backdrop going forward, because like now I'm this dress, it doesn't go with red. Red is my favorite, but I think that's just not the greatest thing. So it's a good start, I think. I think it's a good start. What do you think? Do you ever do that? Just ever do like a quick little change that's not gonna take forever and not gonna make a huge, you can change it again if you want. Yeah, the current curtains, Nate, are horrific, and I hadn't realized that, quite frankly. And just one day, I was going to put up crown molding in here, but that vent is a little problem for the crown molding, and then that would interfere with putting the curtains to the ceiling. And so I was like, you know what if I just make a wall of curtain, and that'll be great for filming, for so many different things. And then if I wrap it around, it'll be consistent, and then I'll have a corner that I can shoot in as well. So I think that that'll be really nice. But these curtains, I remember, God, I don't even know what we ever used them for, but I don't even know. But basically, there was something that I had lying around the house that I had to put up when I guess when I switched it to the office. I guess maybe when we started doing the lives in here. Oh, and maybe when the kids started doing school in here. I guess that was probably it. When the kids started doing school in here, and then we had to kind of make a little divider. And so I had them, and it was easy, and it's just that little tension rod. And I've always not liked how it looks, that it's the tab tops. I've always not liked that. And then one day I was just like, duh, why don't you just get a ceiling curtain? Because my other curtains are to the ceiling, although they're tab tops as well right now. So they're much different. They look obviously much better than the junky ones do. So it's just, it's just funny, you know. You know how it is. Just every so often, you reevaluate and you see things differently, right? Or you come up with different solutions. I'm a gold girl, so I'm really excited that this is going to have it, and then it'll coordinate nicely with the trunks. It'll have that little, um, it'll have that little flare, and I may, and ultimately end up getting rid of that cabinet, that little thing, but we'll see. For now, it's gonna stay, and the little trunk fits perfectly under there, and a little, you just start and then things flow from there. So, and I definitely have more gold accents with my mirror here, and then even my little love sign has it, and my mask from Venice. So, yeah, so that's kind of it. Maybe I guess we won't have the clock there anymore. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll put the clock over the mirror, because I do look at that sometimes when we're doing our workout. So that's it. I would say that these are really nice quality, as far as they are not see-through at all, and I think they're going to hang nicely. Probably will have to steam them so they get just right, and yeah, so that's it. Oh, yes, yes. I don't wear any rings. You're correct, I don't. I actually haven't worn jewelry in basically the past 2 years. I had a hard time going to that Super Bowl party because I couldn't find any of my jewelry. It's all put away. So anyway, so that's what's happening here. I just wanted to show you what what I'm going to be on to. I hope it will look great on Monday for our workout. And you should notice a change. And then, we'll see what our next steps after that. So anyway, yes, Nate, yes, no jewelry. I have jewelry. I enjoy jewelry, but I haven't been wearing any jewelry for pretty much, the whole pandemic. I'm classically, I always wear about 5 gold bangles and earrings. Those are usually my things, and then sometimes a necklace or not. So, yes, Nate, I'm glad that you're going to get to see the difference. It's going to be like a whole new upgrade. Yeah, I mean, those tab tops are too much. But they've served their purpose and they've been fine. And I was one of those people during the pandemic who actually didn't spend money. So I was not one of those people who felt the need to go out and buy new clothes and redo, redo things in my house. I was like, no, we don't need to do any of that until this is all done with. And then we'll start looking at, okay, what needs to be upgraded, what needs to be changed, all of that. And so here we are, right on schedule. I definitely am, getting a little antsy with all of that, and, feeling like the masks were lifted here in LA, I guess, the beginning of last week, I think it was. You can't even keep track anymore because it's so crazy. And then that changes for the schools on Monday. So the kids will be able to opt to not wear their masks on Monday, which will be fantastic. And I think they're even talking about changing up the requirements for going to restaurants and, you know, shopping and anything, I guess movies, anything like that. So, yeah, so now it's like, you know, whatever. Now there'll be more time to go places and do things and, you know, then, you know, just kind of take a look at what's surrounding, you know, what little things we can do to make changes. So this is a first step. I also realized the other day that it's now time to take out, like, anybody. I think I'm going to do this week actually. Maybe I'll put out an announcement to say, you know, join me with your junk drawer or something, because I think I'm gonna start going through all the stuff that is in, you know, like the closets, meaning, well, I have to do a whole closet purge for revamp of the clothes closet. That's a must. But like everybody should basically be getting like these boots. I don't know if you could see them. Can you see these boots that I have on? So they're little, you know, short, mid-calf boots that I've had since before the pandemic for sure. And, you know, like whatever, I probably wear them a few times a year, but I don't think that I wore them at all during the pandemic. And so today, I mean, I don't know, maybe once or twice, but I'm basically usually a barefoot girl. So I put them on today and I was like, oh, they feel so weird. And that's because, you know, your feet have been used to, you know, for those of us who haven't been going out and about much, or haven't been wearing shoes, like your feet fit in them differently because you're holding yourself differently. I'm happy to report that I am exactly 1 pound less than I was on the scale, 1 pound less than I was in on this date in 2020. So that's fantastic, to come out of this whole thing, you know, basically as a wash. And so from here, everything is just a go, right? But the way, I mean, really, ultimately, you're supposed to change your shoes every 3 months, especially those that you're using all the time, and especially for exercise as well, at the outside 6 months. So I'm like, you know what? I need to go in my closet and basically like throw out all of my shoes that were walking shoes, not like shoes that, you know, were just for a fancy dress up or something like that. But, and so that's one thing. But then also for people like me, I'm sure I'm not the only one, who have like products, like your beauty products, like, you know, you have your shampoo or you have your, um, you know, I don't know, your shampoo, your baby oil, your moisturizer, your other moisturizer, your other moisturizer, and your other moisturizer, like that, and your cosmetics. You know, all of those things really need a refresh because if they've been sitting in the drawer or the closet and you haven't used them, it's now time to get rid of them. So I have been, or hair products, I have been like kind of like in a state of like panic almost, to be like, okay, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? What's going to happen? And just not handling it. Like it didn't make me want to, it just made me want to be status quo for me. And now I'm like, okay, now we need to shed all of that and then, you know, start afresh. So if you know, if you've got some moisturizer that you had 2 years ago and it's still there, means you didn't moisturize for 2 years too much. And you probably need to, or you had others that you used, but that means, you know, that's not your favorite and you should just move on and get rid of it. So I think I'm going to do that this week, and I think I'm going to do it on a live and just be like toss, 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 toss. It'll give me a little bit more courage, I think, as well, because in the past, I could be the person who'd be like, no, but I could use, or, oh, it's such a waste, or, oh, I really like the smell, or, oh, so and so gave that to me. Yeah, no, we're done with that, people. We're done. We've got to move on, and we've got to make space for, um, even just in our hearts, let alone in our, physically, but to actually let, new things come in. So I do remember Nate in lockdown. I think it was early in lockdown, and you'd be like, "Are you getting any new clothes soon?" And I would always be to my own mind like, "Why would I be getting any new clothes? I have so many clothes that I could wear one outfit a day, and I would still like not have to do laundry." So so yeah, so that was kind of how I was in the pandemic, like thinking, okay, yeah, no, I don't, I mean, and where am I going and where am I going to wear these things? And so, certainly the few collabs that I had were great, and I loved them, and I loved all of the clothes that I got for each of those. However, it was like, yeah, I'm not going to be like um constantly seeking more, because I felt like it wasn't true to me, and it wasn't true to what I thought like my people should be doing. Like I thought, well, if everybody starts going out and buying all these things, how is that going to work out? Like what are they going to do with it? And um like I thought it was unnecessary. So now it'll be a different day. So stay tuned for lots more unboxings of all kinds. You're going to see a lot of different things from me this year. So yeah, unfortunately, my guys today, they unboxed a motor that they got from Amazon to put on, to motorize a raft, because during spring break, they're going to be doing a trip, and they're going to take this boat and travel with it, and go on different lakes that they go through and whatever. And so they would legitimately, no joke, before this were um, trying it out in the pool. And evidently you have to register this kind of thing. Like, who even knew about that? That's just crazy to me. So yeah, that's pretty funny. And then I am gonna have to show you guys one day. My son, I guess it's about 2 weeks ago, he beat me to it, unboxing a motorized skateboard. So he's used it for about 2 weeks until on Thursday he had um, uh, standardized testing at school, and they were out early. And when he came home, he's like, I need to get a lawn chair. We got to go to the store. So we went just to the Rite Aid, and they didn't have any, thank God. And he was like, okay. I go, well, what do you need it for? And he says, well, I need to put it on the skateboard. I was like, what are you gonna do with that? And so he shows me a picture of what he had seen on the internet. And I said, well, why can't you use the beach chair? And he was like, no, that's gonna be too big or whatever. Well, needless to say, he came home and he tried the beach chair, and it worked. And I think the fastest that he went in it down the street was like 27 miles an hour. And he had me do it as well, but I was too scared. So you just kind of hear me screaming a bit. So I probably have to post that as a bloopers video, so everybody can get a good laugh, because it was kind of funny. So yeah, so things like that. Like I need to start, or they got some vests. They got life vests for the boat. Um, and so I gotta show you all these things. So um, yeah, there'll be a lot more of that kind of stuff. So and like I said, I will link this once I get it up and we see how it looks. And Nate's gonna give the thumbs up on Monday, I think, and we're gonna be good to go with that. I see Nate is saying that I'm from New York. Yes, that is true. Yes, it feels like we're getting back to normal. I don't know. How is it in New York, Habibu? Are people still having to wear masks? And Yes, you have seen the dress before. Yes, exactly. So I am not your, um, I'm just me. I'm real. I'm not your typical, influencer who is constantly, showing up in a different thing and all of that. That's not me. You're part of my real life, and when I have things to show you, you know about it. But I have been a shopper for many, many years. I have styled myself for many, many years. And okay, no masks next week probably. And and really, for all of my mostly all of my shoots, I have styled myself. And um, oftentimes, especially in the beginning, things were my own clothes. So um, when I did test shoots and and things like that. So yeah, I would have liked to see a video like that. Yeah, I'm gonna put it up, Nate. Maybe I should put it on TikTok. What do you think, Nate? Would that be good for there? We are part of your real. If we are part of your real life, how can we go about getting to know you and possibly date you? Oh, so I don't date because I'm actually taken. I'm not a dater. I'm not in the dating pool. So there's that. Um, yeah, Nate, it was pretty funny. I was concerned if I was gonna fit, but I fit, so that was good. And he had it a little bit off center, so I kept tilting, one way, and then I was nervous, so I was like, you know, I couldn't just, so I probably have to do it again. I think he switched out the chair, um, and probably if he has it positioned right, it would be fine. When am I coming to New York? I don't know. I need to see, I need to come and see my people. Thank you, Sergio. Exactly. You are correct. Correct. Taken by who? I'm taken by my man. What does that mean? I mean, that's kind of a funny question. Thank you, Joel Harris. It is this is a great dress. It's a sweater dress. Um and it well, you can see it's got a little, it's been worn a bit, but I had to wear it this morning because I went to Santa Monica for my son's water polo, and it is always freezing in the stands there. And I swear to God, on this on the side for the audience side, it is there's got to be like some wind tunnel that goes through there because I had this on and a leather jacket, and I was legitimately freezing, and it was I don't know, it was like 70 degrees. It was absolutely beautiful sunny day. So I was really happy that I had this on. And so it was a good choice. Even my girl, my one of my mom friends, she's like, "Oh, you came prepared with your dress." I was like, "Yeah, that's for sure." My Instagram is Curvygirlbeth, just the same as it is here. Across TikTok, Pinterest, Facebook, Instagram. And Instagram is actually my biggest platform at this time. I have become a YouTube partner recently over the past few weeks, so you're going to see a lot more from me here. I'm wondering, does anybody who's used to using YouTube, um, do the creators that you follow, do they use the stories features? And have you ever, do you have any subscriptions for any of your creators? Let's see what anybody has to say. They keep letting me know that I have access to more and more things, and I'm like, oh, okay. I think even Pinterest is also Curvygirlbeth. Curvygirlbeth, my Pinterest actually is a lot about exercise, business ideas, and clean eating ideas. Um, let's see, which platform do I prefer? I know Instagram the best because that's where I started. That's where I spend the most time, have spent the most time over the past 2 years. I started my account in 2019. So around now is about 3 years exactly, but I really started consistently posting in about July that year of 2019. Um, I don't like censorship either. I subscribe and click the bell for more turning around. That's funny. That's cute. You as let me see. I think it was Sergio. I'm also, believe it or not, I'm also not here for turning around. So for those of you who are new to me, I am a lipedema awareness advocate. That's how I got my start, and a plus size model. And I am here to represent the body types that we hardly ever see, right? So many people are covered up, and women with lipedema legs, you hardly ever see them. So if I am in if I am in an outfit that is a little bit more showing my figure, it's really actually, believe it or not, it's really for the other women to be like, oh my God, that's somebody that looks like me, because that's what we need. 67% of women are over a size 16, and none of us would ever know that because we're just not represented. So right now I'm sitting at about a size 18 bottom. And obviously my top is much smaller, and that is really part of how this shape goes. There's an extra layer of diseased fat that generally starts at the waist and goes down, and then in about 50% of cases it's in the arms as well. So that is how, and then that's it congregates in the buttocks and the hips and the thighs, sometimes in the stomach. I do have it in my stomach here, actually, believe it or not. And oftentimes when you see a thicker calves, the bottom of the calves. And then also a big hallmark, obviously you can't see this right now, but a big hallmark is there's oftentimes a bump out right here on the left leg in particular, which for sure I have that. Aren't you a size 5 or 6 on top? Yeah, it depends on the day. No, not right now, but soon, Nate, soon. I can wear, yeah, I mean, sports bras, I can wear a medium. I'm trying to think if one of the days if I squeezed into the small, I might have. I don't remember. But you're restoring confidence in, and that's transforming lives. Yes, that's my goal. That's what I'm here for. I'm here for empowering people, empowering others, teaching everybody that acceptance is key, and that's across all areas and all issues and all concerns in life, right? If we all would just accept and realize that our superpower is our uniqueness, what a different world we'd live in, right? I mean, how amazing would that be? So that's just a little bit about me. I am planning this week to actually do a taped version of who I am and what I'm about, so that I can have that here on YouTube for people who don't know me yet, and just a little introduction. So so stay tuned. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, and be sure, as Nate would say, to turn on your notifications and by all means share, like, comment. That's how You know, that's how we build more community. And you know, let me know what things you'd like me to talk about, or what kind of companies you'd like to see me partner with. That's always, you know, that's always good. And yeah, that's kind of, you know, fitness is a big passion of mine. Self-care is my mantra for this year. So fitness is a big passion of mine. And I've partnered with F45 for that at this point. Cooking is a big one. I am vacillating on which way of eating I'm going. So I'm really trying to evaluate what is best for me. But I have a lot of keto-ish um, um, protein prioritization, and then recently I've gotten into kind of completely 360 in more of the fruits and vegetables side of things. And so I'm really trying to evaluate what works best for my body, because lipedema is actually resistant to diet and exercise, but you can affect what additional you know, fat you have in your body, and then of course you can build your strength and your muscle to help with mobility as well. So that's my focus. And I am really trying. I am actually gonna be taking my first trip this year in April, since we've gone into lockdown. And I am you know, really working hard to get get smaller, to be more comfortable on the plane, quite frankly, and have less swelling, because typically swelling happens on any type of air travel when you have lipedema. So that's what's happening here. I hope that you've all learned something. That's a lot. What you'll find from my channel is that um, Fashion Nova is always a good one. I do like to wear their outfits. Adore Me, I am in process of that one, and I don't know what the other one is that you mentioned. So, um, I mean, the people follow you from all around the world. Yes, exactly. People do follow me from all around the world, and that's one of the reasons why I do ask, who would you like me to partner with? Because you may have places in your part of the world that I don't even know about, but you know, it would be a great thing. Somebody saying yoga. Yes, I don't love yoga. Yoga is not my favorite. You want to know why I don't love yoga? I actually love to be barefoot, inside, outside, anywhere, except if I'm in a yoga class. I don't know why. I can't tell you. I don't know. Maybe it's about being on the mat. I have no idea, but don't like that. So yoga, and yoga is not really great for when you have hypermobility, and I am on that spectrum. Um, yes, I do still have Cameo. Yeah. Yeah, so you can always connect with me through Cameo and ask me for a shout out there. Yeah, absolutely. And then I think actually this week, we'll see what day it goes live, but all of the connections to my website are going to become, my links are all going to be up. My my shop is going to be, you know, easily accessible. My Amazon's going to be easily accessible. And you can shop through Amazon even if you don't purchase something that I've picked out. You can just shop through Amazon, and that doesn't cost you anything. But I would get, if something that you purchased is eligible for, you know, I guess I'll just call it commission. I don't know what we really call it. Um, then that would be cool, because it doesn't cost you anything, and then I can have some of that, you know, whatever, have some of that credit. So that would be cool. what else? Oh, and my email list. Holy smokes. So my email list kind of went by the wayside for a little while. It was a little bit defunct, and now it's back. So that's going to be part of what's going to be launching this week, and then that's going to help me to get in contact and see what things I'm going to do further this year. I'm definitely going to start doing consultations, certainly for lipedema ladies that need a little guidance on, hey, where do I go from here, and who can you connect me with, and what should I start with, and all that kind of thing. Or I could really use a boost. Or, I've lost a lot of weight and I have no idea how to dress, or what should I wear for, or, I've been in a pandemic and I've worn sweats for 2 years. Can you help me find some things that I would feel comfortable in? Because I don't want to go back to my old style. So that will be really awesome. I used to do image consulting way back when I was even in college, and kind of early in my career, and so it's just kind of like a coming home on that one, and and then kind of like now, any of my male followers who reach out for some some they need an ear to bounce something off of, or they need some coaching, or they need some, like, hey, can you help me figure out who to contact? Or I used to be a recruiter, so employment is one of my passions, and anybody who needs a revamp of their resume, or needs some assistance on, hey, what do I you got any tricks for sending out my resumes, or getting my getting ready for an interview, or what should I wear? Actually, when I was doing image consulting in San Diego, I would say the majority of my clients were professional men. So, there's that, right? Um, let's see. Oh, I see we've got Tijuana in the house. We've got Ecuador, the Sahara Desert, Habibu. How long have you been in New York? I haven't been to the Middle East. Let's see, are you feeling okay? Your voice sounds a little scratchy. Brian, thank you for noticing that, because you know what? I'm really thirsty. Thank you. All the time in the world. Do I speak Italian? Sergio, I do not speak Italian. I am of Italian descent. Oh, okay, Habibi. So you've been here a while. Um, um, so I am of Italian descent. My mother was Italian, and so I'm Italian. The way that that's kind of how it goes in our world, is whatever your mother is, that's what you are. And so there you go. So I'm Italian, and um, when I was around, my aunts, my grandmother, all the people, they only spoke English. They didn't speak Italian, because they didn't want people to think that they were not from here. And so I didn't get to learn Italian that way. The way that I do know some Italian is that I took 12 years of Spanish in school, and so I can kind of get the gist of what's being said, because there's such a correlation between the two. Um, Now, I did read that. Pizza for the night. No pizza for me. It is my favorite food, but no pizza for me. New York is home, far from home. Yes. New York is far from home. New York is home for me too, and far. Far. But yes, New York will always be home for me. There's no question about that. So, um, yeah, that's it. That's all I got. So thanks everybody for sticking around or joining in, and I look forward to meeting you again, and I hope you enjoy what I share, and I hope it helps you in some way in your own life. That's really my goal. Couple of my favorite things are to help other people, and also um, to encourage others to be a cheerleader. I've always been a cheerleader, um, and no, I wasn't really a cheerleader in school. I was in the kick line, which was like the Rockettes. So I was one of those girls that did the performance during the football game or the um, basketball game or whatever that was like the Rockettes. Only we did wear outfits that were similar to cheerleaders. So there you go. Um, and there, I think connection is key. And so I really like to, have a dialogue and engage with my followers, as Nate can attest to, right? And um, yeah, so there you go. That's kind of exactly good vibes. I'm all about the good vibes, and I like to have a good time. I like to have fun, and um, you know, uh, that's it. We've got, if we haven't learned anything, we've got one life to live, and we should make the most of it. So there you go. All right. I'll see ya. I guess we're really only on Saturday. I feel like it's Sunday night, but it isn't. It's Saturday. So I'll see you all again, and I'll definitely be here on my. Oh, remember that it is. We changed the clocks tonight. If you're in the U.S., so we changed the clocks tonight. So make sure you check that out, and especially if you have somewhere to be tomorrow morning, because you don't want to mess that up, and then certainly not on Monday. And then Monday at 10 a.m. Pacific time, 1 p.m. Eastern time, 6 p.m. Europe time, um, we will, Karen and I will be back live on for Movement Monday. Um, and does anyone know, actually, I haven't looked it up yet, on here on YouTube, can you have two people on a live? Can you join two people on a live? Does anyone know? I usually see recorded things on YouTube. I don't know that I've ever officially caught somebody live. Oh, right, 12 p.m. Central. I never want to say that, Nate, because I don't want to get confused when it's the time change. Because I think it changes, doesn't it? Like, or maybe that's mountain. I don't know. I never know the difference between those, so that's why I always leave that out, honestly, because I never want to say the wrong thing. I haven't seen it, but I don't know how to do it. Oh, you have seen it. Oh, so it can be done. Okay, so I just need to find out tomorrow if we. I'll need to research it tomorrow to see if it can be done. Um, yes, yes. I just didn't know if anybody had ever seen it done. So now that Nate says he's seen it done, I know that it is possible. And one of the good things YouTube has is they do have a great creator support. So that's exciting. And I do have a web team now that researches things for me too when we don't know the answer. So that's helpful as well. So, all right, I'm really going, and I'll see you all again. And again, I really appreciate you taking the time to join me. And Habibu, I really appreciate the super chat donation. And like I said earlier, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And you can find me also across all socials at Curvygirlbeth. All right, I'll see you again. Bye for now. Bye.